Hey, what's up, guys? It's Corey here with Dapper Dollars, and today we're going to talk about designs that actually sell on Redbubble and what you should be designing to get sales on Redbubble. You ready? Let's get started. So, this channel is all about using print-on-demand platforms like Redbubble, Merch by Amazon, Etsy, and things like that to create income for ourselves online, invest this income in things like real estate and the stock market to grow our wealth overall and create financial freedom for ourselves and our family. If that sounds like something you're interested in, like and subscribe, and let's get started. So, what actually sells on Redbubble, and what trends can you see and learn from to actually create art that will sell to make you money on Redbubble? Well, the first thing we need to do is go to Redbubble, type nothing in the search bar, search that, so basically search nothing, and it's going to bring up everything that's on Redbubble. And now you're going to go over and sort everything by best selling, and now this will tell you the very first thing is obviously the best selling thing on Redbubble, and it's going to go in descending order. So, what you're going to see right off the bat is there is nary a dabbing dog, there is not a cartoon carrot deadlifting, there is not anything in there that looks remotely like Merch by Amazon. What you're going to likely notice is that there's a lot of floral patterns, there's a lot of handmade art, and it's cute. So, what do these three things tell you about the customer that usually shops on Redbubble and how things get sold? Well, you're probably going to be designing for a trendy girl who is interested in flowers. That's really a little disheartening for guys like me, but there are designers out there who are going to be able to design for these types of things, and they're going to be able to adapt to these situations. But also, thankfully for me, I have an amazing wife who does watercolor on the side, so I'm able to, I got her permission actually, since she is a artist, and I wouldn't want to just steal her artwork and put it on the internet without her knowing about it. I got her permission to get her artwork, put it on Redbubble, and now this is going to be another way for me to have artwork on Redbubble that's not just vector artwork that is more of my style, that is edgy and not so much girly. Now I have some watercolors and some fancy things that can be on Redbubble that go along the lines of what actually sells on Redbubble. So I hope that this helps a little bit. Whenever we sort through these designs that initially come up on Redbubble, we need to learn from what actually comes up. It's not so much that we're trying to game the system and find out what sells, but we're actually wanting to provide to the customer that's shopping on Redbubble more of what they want. You don't want to approach this from a perspective of how can I get more money out of this customer, but how can I provide what this customer is looking for? In life and selling things online, you're going to realize very quickly that it is more of how much value you can provide to someone that's going to dictate how much you make on sites like Redbubble and Merch and things like that, that is going to really dictate how much you make overall. I think I just said that twice. But anyway, you get the idea. You've been paying attention. So what you'll notice here again is that on Redbubble, mostly floral stuff, mostly stickers, mostly patterns that have to do with more pastel colors, girly patterns, a few sayings here and there. But most of what's selling on Redbubble is the feminine, girly products and stuff that's going to be associated with a lot of, younger, maybe sorority girls who are interested in these types of floral handmade patterns. And this is really what separates Redbubble from a lot of different places, is that Redbubble, people who get the art from Redbubble seem to enjoy the handmade and unique art aspect that Redbubble offers. There is not many platforms where you can have unique artwork that's not really expensive. Because we can, if you control your Redbubble store and you have these designs and these, unique products that you can put out there, you can control how much it costs, and you can make it pretty cheap initially starting out to actually get the sales and start everything off, and then increase sales later on. But it's not like that with other platforms. Etsy, it's usually pretty expensive. Merch, you can't really do the unique artwork and put unique artwork on other stuff. I guess you could, it just wouldn't really look as good as it does on Redbubble. So these are the designs that are really going to sell well, and these are what you need to be designing for in 2021. You need to get some sort of unique value proposition out there. If it's vector art, make sure that you, vector or raster art, make sure that you are doing stuff that is cute and stuff that is focused on what would be considered a more feminine or girly design, and harness that area of your design capabilities. If you can do paintings, practice painting. For one, it's a great thing to do just as a stress reliever, and you might find that you enjoy it, and it really is something that my wife does enjoy, and she loves painting, and it's one of the things she does whenever she gets off of work. Comes home, sits down at the living room table, does a few paintings while she watches TV, and these paintings might start making us money. And so that is my perspective on what designs really are going to sell the best on Redbubble. I just started my Redbubble shop in November. It's gotten, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 sales so far. And most of what I'm focusing on now is actually putting up my wife's stuff, because I see that most of what's selling on Redbubble is the design and artwork like she's selling or she's creating, and putting that on things like tapestries, throw pillows, and stuff like that are going to be high ticket items. So I'll let you know how that goes in the future. But this is my perspective again on what designs actually sell really well on Redbubble. So that's where I'm at right now. I hope that you guys are having a great week, and remember, someone is going to do something amazing every day, guys. Why not you? See ya.